And there's no crazy weather today, but things do happen with our weather and other kinds of emergencies. September is National Preparedness Month. Joining us in the studio, we have Lieutenant Ben Eckola from Michigan State Police to tell us best practices to be prepared in real-life emergencies. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, good morning. Great to see you.
Yes, and so, you guys, you're all about safety, all about being ready and prepared. And so what are things people can do? What are some, I guess, first of all, what are some real life emergencies that are very real to people up here in the Upper Peninsula to be prepared for?
Yeah, September is a time that, it's just a good opportunity to be prepared and get prepared before we see some of those. A lot of the emergencies we see are weather related here in the Upper Peninsula. For instance, we saw that ice storm earlier this year. We frequently get inclement weather. So preparing ahead of time is definitely key. So knowing what type of emergencies you might face, a lot of it up here is weather related, could also due to power outages or flooding in the springtime. So knowing what type of emergency you might face in your area and knowing what steps to take to make sure you can be prepared and stay safe through those emergencies.
For sure, and a lot of things that people do is have preparedness kits, emergency kits. And what are some things that you would want in an emergency kit?
So an emergency kit, what we encourage is to have enough emergency supplies to get you through those first 72 hours. That's when you could be experiencing power outages or, the roads are, not passable or whatnot. So you want to have things like batteries, enough food that you can get through 72 hours, water, blankets, if you have an emergency radio that you can crank or use some type of alternate power source if the power is out to get weather updates. Those are good starter things to get in your kit to get you through those first 72 hours.
Right, yeah, and are these things you should keep in your house, in your car, both? Where should you keep them?
Your house is definitely a great start. If you want to expand that, maybe make a little mini kit for your car, with your extra vehicle supplies like jumper cables and things like that. That's not going to hurt at all. You could maybe be on the road when the storm hits. So it's always a good idea to be prepared, and September is a great time to start thinking about these things before the emergencies hit, because once they hit, oftentimes it's supplies are limited and power might be out, so you want to take care of these things ahead of time.
Yes, be prepared. That's the best way to do it. And for you guys at Michigan State Police, you have a hiring event tomorrow, correct?
We do, yep. So that's going to be exciting. We're hoping for a good turnout. Tomorrow it's at our 8th District headquarters here in Marquette. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and that's where applicants interested in becoming troopers or motor carrier officers, or if they want information about some of our other options like dispatchers and things like that. That's a great opportunity to stop by. We'll have recruiters on scene. We'd love to see you there.
Excellent, yes. And I also noticed that there's going to be some fitness testing with it. How does that work?
Yeah, so with the event tomorrow, we're offering the opportunity to get some of those first initial steps in our hiring process knocked out. So there is a fitness test that consists of push-ups, sit-ups, a short run. So you'd want to, if you're going to take advantage of that, make sure you bring appropriate athletic apparel and be ready to take that. We also have our entry-level law enforcement exam being offered as well.
Okay, so if people are interested but they're not maybe ready for that part yet, do they have to do it tomorrow or can they hold that off?
No, they can hold off if they're not quite ready for that. We just encourage you to get in touch with your local post. We have recruiters up in the area, troopers, sergeants, anybody that you would be interested in talking to. We'd be happy to discuss career options with you. All
right, yes, let's take a look at those details for tomorrow one more time. It is at the 8th District headquarters, right in Marquette, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ben, is there anything else you'd like to add this morning?
No, we just wish everyone a safe and rest of your week.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Yes, and we'll be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.